Hello, my name is Amina and I'm your decision-making specialist. And today I'm confused and sad, curious, and absolutely almost speechless. I have just heard at least 3 announcements, just people talking on behalf of the White House, saying we're not going to try to control the coronavirus. It's a virus. We're not going to try to control it. We're going to focus on vaccines and therapeutics. Okay. That would have been something that I would like to have an and in. We are focusing on the vaccine and the therapeutics and doing as much as we can to contain, to manage, to slow down the virus while we're doing the other work necessary to move forward. That wasn't what I heard. How they'll act, I don't know yet. I do know what they said. And to me, that is dang scary. To have our federal government representatives tell us it's a virus, it's out of control. We know it's out of control. We are watching the numbers. We are watching the 226,000 and going up, people dead. No longer here. They're gone. It's that out of control. And then to hear officials say, it's a virus. It's out of control. We're going to focus on the vaccine and the therapeutics, which all of the virologists, all of the epidemiologists, all of the medical doctors are saying, and the scientists as a whole are saying that the vaccine could be not coming until early next year, maybe the fall, before all of us have it available to us. And that's if it is a viable vaccine. If it's one that we can replicate and fill or modify, do more testing to be sure that it not only works for COVID-19, hopefully it will have some resistance to the next version of COVID-19, and it will not have side effects that we all have to live with. Meanwhile, with the vaccine, with the therapeutics, which are still being tested, there's time in between. I mean, even if it were 2 weeks, how many people are willing to raise their hand and say, okay, I'll die, no problem. I'll leave my family, I'll leave my friends, I'll leave my story, I'll forget about my legacy. How many? I'm not saying that people wouldn't be willing if that was necessary in order to get a vaccine or a therapeutic. It's just my small little mind, I don't think that we ought to have to sacrifice. I don't think that we should offer to give up our lives. Maybe it's just me. I don't know how you feel or how everybody out there is feeling. It's just doesn't set well. It's a virus. It's out of control. So we're going to focus everything over here rather than do everything possible for that interim time before we get a therapeutic and a vaccine that we know will work, is safe to take, and that we can give not only to our people, to the whole world, because it's going to take a global getting better before it's going to work for any one of us. How many other thousands of people are going to die until that therapeutic and that vaccine are ready, from the officials in the government saying, it's out of control. We're not going to try to control it. Well, it is a virus. It is out of control. And part of what's out of control is not doing everything possible, not doing as much testing as we ought to be able to do, as much tracking and tracing and mask wearing and hand washing and distancing for the sake of having more people alive to have the vaccine, to have the therapeutic. Holy wow! Who among us needs to die while we wait because somebody tells us it's a virus, it's out of control? You know, I'm feeling out of control. I don't know about you. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're content. But please, please, do not be willing to help sacrifice my life and your loved ones, your friends, your children. And yes, children are dying. Your employers. What and who are you willing to sacrifice? And have you asked them if they want to die while we wait for a vaccine and a therapeutic? I know this is a rant. It comes from utter, sheer not wanting to believe that somebody would just say the virus is out of control, so we're not going to try to control it anymore. That's it. That's all. I am not willing to die yet, and I hope you are not either. Please take care. Please think about, if they are not going to help us, who in your state, in your city, in your town is willing to help, and how can you help them so that as many of us can live with an out of control virus and a sometimes out of control government in terms of offering help. They're all not terrible. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, wow, what an announcement. So please take care. You are important. And come back. I am here, and you and your life and your story matter. All right. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.